What's up, everybody? M.V.K here, coming to you again with my slash recap review of episode 4 of Young Justice, entitled Drop Zone. And I gotta say right off the bat, guys, this episode was very, very good. I really enjoyed this one. This really took the notion of the Young Justice being a covert ops team very, very seriously. They were pretty much, everybody was almost decked out in these black camouflage suits. Kid Flash, Aqualad, Ms. Martian, except for Superboy and Robin. This episode involved the cult of Cobra and a war between Bane, basically. And this was their first mission, their first official assigned mission by Batman. And still the team didn't have a real leader, so we kind of see that the group is all over the place in terms of who's leading, communication skills, everything like that, which made it kind of great as well, but also kind of bad because in a team you got to communicate. And Robin seemed to kind of take hold of being leader, even though in the comics Robin was leader of Young Justice, but he really looked at it more as like, even though he's the most experienced out of all of them, follow my lead, or just look what I'm doing and go with it, go with the flow, like he was with Batman. So in the beginning of the episode, we see basically Bane and I guess Cult of Cobra, Bane juicing up on Venom, and the way they did the Venom, how he got juiced up, big bulk, was pretty cool. The animation was okay. And they were fighting like a Cobra mixture hybrid of the Cobra formula, that the Venom, and I guess the Cadmus formula that made Blockbuster. And that monster looked pretty decent as well. He looked kind of like the Hulk, just with a huge scar, piece of skin like ripped, teared apart. And pretty much Bane got destroyed in this fight against that monster. It was like, whoa, it was crazy. And I have my little problems of how they did Bane in this episode. I gotta admit it. I was thinking he'd be more of a worthy adversary or a threat, and fortunately they didn't do that in this episode. He was kind of like a secondary character that was like very easily to be taken down. So the team actually battles Bane when they finally head to the island, and I forgot the name of the island that they were on, but they pretty much were easy to take out Bane. I mean, Superboy took him out real quick, and they locked him up and tied up him and his men. And they still were having a lack of problems with communication skills, who's the leader and everything like that. So we kind of saw that a lot in this episode. Ms. Martian, she was like really like the communicator, like in between, like if their mini radio waves short circuit, she can communicate with them telepathically. I thought that was cool, just the way a telepath should be used on a team. So that was cool, but we kind of saw that we also get to see a kind of a relationship between Superboy and Ms. Martian, like really getting tight. They're really communicating. They're like, she's flirting with him, and he's kind of flirting with her. It was kind of cool. I didn't mind that at all. But they still need to figure out who's the buyer of this Venom that that was being produced. And we find out later in the later in the show that it was actually Sportsmaster. Sportsmaster came on the show, and I thought he looked his design was very cool. He looked a lot like Casey Jones. That's what I was going to. He looked like Casey Jones a lot in this, but they made him pretty decent. Very well done in the show. Until we finally get the real leader of the team. They awarded, Robin even said it. Robin said, then you'll be the leader, Aqualad. And Aqualad even said it, you're used to working with Batman where you guys don't have to communicate. So it's like you guys play off each other really well. But you're on a team now, and it's a little differently. So Robin took it a little personal, so I'm supposed to hold everybody's hand now. But unfortunately, he understood where Aqualad was coming from, and Aqualad became leader. And then that's where we really got to see the more teamwork and communication coming into fold with the team, especially at the end of the final fight in this episode. In the end, we saw Robin fighting Cobra, actually, and as much as I expected, Cobra was going to be able to basically hold his own against Robin, pretty much dominated Robin. So I didn't mind that. But like I said, I still had a problem with how Bane was done in this. He wasn't the Bane that I thought they were going to give. Pretty much he was going to be, the Bane, but it was cool that he was Latin, so that was cool. It was kind of cool when Ms. Martian tried to read his mind, and he kept he was like chica, and he kept giving like images of soccer or football scores and stuff. That was kind of funny. But overall, Drop Zone was very good. Another great episode so far for Young Justice. Next episode for February 4th is called Schooled. Don't know too much about it, but that Friday, everything is new, from Young Justice to new season of Ben 10, new season of Generator Rex. Symbiotic Titan has moved to Wednesdays now. I don't agree with that. It should have stayed on Fridays, but that's cool. But Drop Zone, very good. And you guys tell me what you thought about this episode. Did you like Young Justice interpretation of Bane? Or do you kind of agree with me on how they did Bane? How did you like Sportsmaster? Did he come off cool? I did like the end where Batman looks like Batman's going to chew them out about being, reckless and everything like that. But then he says, good work, because not all plans go according to plan, actually. So he agreed with that. And overall, good episode. I really enjoyed it. But other than that, guys, this is Mumford and Kid saying stay tuned, keep it real, one love. I'm out.